Hey guys, this is Stork and welcome to another carbine review. Today I'm going to talk about the AK-5C. If ever there was a carbine that was given an official label as the best carbine in the game, it would be this one. I'm not saying it's my favorite by any stretch of the imagination, but if you look at it from strictly a statistical standpoint, there's very little wrong with it. Nearly everything is not great, but good. Isn't that what you want in a gun though? A gun that you can equip knowing that it will be able to perform in nearly any scenario? I think it is high time to use a metaphor. If you are sick and have a variety of symptoms that you don't really think go together and they seem kind of random, you will not go to a specialist like a neurologist or a cardiologist first. You'll see that good old general physician that had you drop your pants one too many times when you were growing up. The physician may not know the most about something, but he knows enough about everything. That is the AK-5C in Battlefield 4. It may not fire the fastest, it may not have the best recoil, it may not be the most accurate, but it is good enough at all of those things and more. It is for this reason that I do not really enjoy using the AK-5C. To me personally, it's pretty boring. Of course that's just my opinion, but I just do not find anything interesting about it. Very similar to the way I felt about the M16A3 and BF3. So rather than dancing around the stats of the AK-5C, let's jump right onto them. Starting with the most impressive stat is the bullet velocity. This is the area where the AK-5C puts other carbines to shame. It fires at a whopping 630 meters per second while unsuppressed, but it does drop all the way down to 330 meters per second when you slap on that suppressor. If you're rolling it loud, it is crazy good for leading targets and hitting targets at range. Even when you are suppressed, you are really not that far behind the curve when referring to the other slow carbines. The 700 rounds per minute rate of fire is a bit lackluster, but there are certainly other carbines that are slower. The rate of fire is seems to be seldomly an issue for me, but it can sometimes be problematic in close quarter situations. When I come across an AK or a FAMAS, it certainly isn't the best. With the slower rate of fire though, you are able to make those aim adjustments while firing and generally conserve ammo a bit better. Again, I would say that 700 rounds per minute is not really a negative thing. The recoil for me is a very manageable recoil. And actually, it's kind of average. It's not too bad and it's not too good. It has a .32 up, a .2 left, and a .2 right with a 1.65 first shot multiplier. Controlling it is generally not much of an issue. Just make sure to tap fire or burst fire at range and you'll just do fine. One thing that really separates the AK-5C from other slow but accurate carbines is the reload speed. It seldomly will leave you getting killed due to reload with a ridiculously low 1.85 second reload if you have a bullet in the mag, and a still pretty low 2.35 second reload if you ran it. It doesn't get much better than that. As far as the equipment goes, the world is your oyster. Because there's not really much to compensate for in the gun mechanics, you can really go with whatever you want to improve. Generally speaking, I would recommend trying to make a gun more balanced with the attachments, but since it is already there, then all you really have to do is pick attachments that best fit your playing style. I think I would personally go with a compensator to reduce the horizontal recoil a tad, and a stubby grip to help out their accuracy even more. Doesn't really matter, because it would be hard to pick a bad loadout for the AK-5C. I have it up to about 70 service stars now, and I'm struggling to make myself use it. There is just no thrill, and once I get it to 100 service stars, it's most likely that I will never pick it up again. Just as a fast note about the channel, I reviewed the comments about doing another video that is not a weapon review, and it seems like the most popular suggestion is to record a full game and basically give a play-by-play as to what I was thinking and why I did things the way that I did them. It will certainly be interesting, to say the least, to pick apart my own gameplay and try to justify some of the decisions I make on the fly. I look forward to doing it for you guys. Please don't forget to throw me a like for the video, And if you have not already, a subscription is greatly appreciated. Also, just wanted to throw Crazy Pig and Megadeth a shout out in hopes that they will come back to the battlefield to tear things up. AY6 missing you guys. Until next time, this has been Tall Stork.
Вот вам ваша медицинская помощь.